Imagine waking up to a city that's truly alive, where buildings are draped in greenery, filtering the air and cooling the streets beneath canopies of trees. This isn't science fiction. It's the future we're building. Cities that breathe, adapt, and heal, forging a new harmony between urban life and nature. Picture roads as green corridors for people and wildlife, and buildings as living lungs, generating clean energy from sun and wind. The city's skin is a living membrane, plants and smart materials that respond to the seasons. Every drop of water is recycled, every bit of waste transformed into new resources. Technology and nature are partners here. Sensor networks monitor the city's health, AI manages resources, and drones maintain thriving green spaces. The goal? Urban environments that nurture well-being, reconnecting us with nature even in the densest neighborhoods. Access to green spaces and clean air becomes a right, not a luxury. By designing cities that breathe, we're building healthier, more equitable communities for generations to come. This is the promise of living architecture, transforming static cities into dynamic, living ecosystems. Living architecture asks, what if our buildings could be alive? It's a radical shift from static concrete and glass to structures that interact with their environment. Imagine skyscrapers as vertical gardens, like Milan's Bosco Vertical, where plants on balconies clean the air, reduce noise, and regulate temperature. These aren't just buildings with plants. They're ecosystems, fusing nature and architecture. Living architecture is about symbiosis. Buildings provide structure for nature, and nature, in turn, makes buildings more efficient and pleasant. This can mean green roofs that absorb stormwater, algae walls generating biofuel, or smart materials that self-repair. The possibilities are as creative as nature itself. The goal: buildings that give back more than they take. It's a mindset shift, seeing buildings as part of a larger ecosystem, not isolated objects. Architects and planners learn from nature's wisdom, creating regenerative, beautiful, and functional spaces. Living architecture becomes an active agent in fighting climate change and restoring biodiversity. It's architecture that sustains us, not just shelters us. Ecological urbanism scales living architecture to the city, treating it as a complex ecosystem, not a machine. Cities, like forests, have flows of energy, water, and nutrients, with habitats and populations interacting. The goal: design urban spaces that are healthier, more sustainable, and resilient. Parks, buildings, and roads become parts of an integrated network. Green roofs manage stormwater, tree-lined streets, cool neighborhoods, and connect wildlife corridors. Every element serves multiple functions, supporting the city's overall health. Ecological urbanism brings nature back into the city's core, not just with trees, but with urban forests, wetlands, and greenways woven into the urban fabric. These spaces clean air and water, support biodiversity, and improve residents' well-being. Prioritizing nature makes cities more livable and beautiful. Residents become stewards of their urban ecosystem, fostering a culture of care and responsibility. When people feel connected to their environment, they protect it. Designing cities as living ecosystems means building infrastructure and a culture where people and nature thrive together. Khalid bin Sultan City in Sharjah, designed by Zaha Hadid Architects, is a bold example of ecological urbanism in action. This net zero, zero-waste city is a living laboratory for sustainable urban development. Instead of fighting the desert, the city works with it, using a central green park, shaded walkways, and native plants to cool public spaces naturally. Smart technology manages energy, water, and waste, powered entirely by renewables. AI optimizes everything from the energy grid to public transport in real time. The city is divided into walkable neighborhoods, each centered around vibrant public plazas. This design fosters community, reduces car dependence, and encourages a healthy, active lifestyle. Khalid bin Sultan City proves a high-tech, sustainable city can also be deeply human and welcoming. The BIA headquarters, also by Zaha Hadid Architects, shows living architecture at work in the Sharjah desert. Inspired by sand dunes, its form channels wind for natural cooling and reflects sunlight to minimize heat. The building maximizes natural light, recycles water, and is powered by solar energy with advanced battery storage. Materials are chosen for sustainability, with high recycled content. Managed by AI, the building optimizes energy and water use, operating as a self-sufficient ecosystem. It's more than an office. It's a living, breathing dune, setting a new standard for sustainable design. The BIA headquarters is proof that world-class architecture can be both advanced and deeply respectful of nature. As cities get smarter, the Internet of Nature ensures that urban green spaces have a voice. Developed by Dr. Nadina Gal, this concept uses sensors, data and AI to monitor and care for urban nature. Imagine every tree equipped with sensors, sending real-time data on health and water needs, allowing precise, efficient care. Drones map urban forests, and machine learning spots risks before they become crises. This technology shifts city management from reactive to proactive, keeping green infrastructure healthy and resilient. The Internet of Nature also reconnects people with their environment. Apps turn walks into interactive learning, inspiring curiosity and stewardship. As climate change brings more extreme weather, healthy green spaces become our first line of defense. Trees cool streets, parks absorb stormwater, and technology ensures these systems work at their best. The Internet of Nature builds a true partnership between technology and ecology. It's how we listen to and support the living systems that protect our cities. Imagine a city within a single massive living building, like the Living in the Neuron concept from the 2024 skyscraper competition. This design mimics the human nervous system, with pathways like neurons and community hubs as synapses, all managed by AI-driven swarm intelligence. Thousands of sensors and resident input feed data to the AI, which optimizes everything from traffic to energy use in real time. The building evolves. Autonomous 3D printers use recycled materials to adapt spaces based on demand, dismantling underused areas and expanding where needed. The result is a self-contained, self-sufficient ecosystem. Homes, offices, farms, and parks all under one roof. No long commutes, minimal environmental footprint. While futuristic, these ideas, adaptive construction, AI management, resource circularity, are already shaping city design. It's a glimpse of cities that are not just smart, but truly alive. The city learns, adapts, and grows with its people. This is the next frontier of living architecture. The future of living architecture stands on 4 pillars. First, biomimicry, learning from nature's billions of years of innovation, like termite-inspired ventilation or dune-shaped cities. Second, sustainability, making renewable energy, circular water and waste systems, and regenerative materials the foundation of every project. Third, resilience and adaptation, designing cities that can withstand and recover from shocks, using green infrastructure and adaptive buildings managed by AI. Fourth, human well-being, ensuring cities foster health, equity, and connection to nature. Living architecture is about more than efficiency. It's about creating places where people flourish. Public spaces foster community and belonging. Access to clean air, healthy food, and nature is a right for all. These pillars, biomimicry, sustainability, resilience, and well-being, are the blueprint for thriving cities. They guide us toward urban environments that are dynamic, regenerative, and deeply human. This is how we build the living cities of tomorrow. We're at a turning point, able to reimagine cities as living, breathing ecosystems. Living architecture isn't just a trend, it's a new relationship with our planet. For centuries, cities pushed nature aside. Now we're weaving it back in, blending humanity, nature, and technology. The journey demands creativity and collaboration. Architects learning from biologists, engineers from ecologists, planners as ecosystem stewards. Projects like Khalid bin Sultan City and Living in the Neuron show what's possible when we dream big. These cities restore biodiversity, clean their own air, and generate their own power. The future isn't about choosing between progress and nature. It's about intelligent balance. Technology becomes the bridge, helping us support and integrate natural systems more effectively than ever. Imagine cities where every window frames green space, where clean air and nature are part of daily life. By embracing living architecture, we create cities that nurture us. And finally, let humanity breathe easy.